Hey guys, Kicking Pilates. Okay, so in the last couple weeks I've worked with a lot of older guys. They got SI joint issues, a lot of back issues in the middle of the season. And obviously, the reason why you're on the site is because we know kickers need more. We can't just do the same old system that, throwing around a bunch of weight doesn't really fix those little imbalances in our body. So we all need a way to reset ourselves. Obviously Pilates is great, but today I'm going to show you a little system that can take care of your rounded shoulders, your erector spine, your QL, your PSOAS, and your SI joint, and kind of balance out your body before you start Pilates, because everybody needs a way to kind of, if they see a higher hip, one shoulder's higher than the other, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. So I'm going to show you some really simple things with, I got a dirty lacrosse ball. This is a real light ball with ridges, kind of gets deep into your skin. You can get this at like Sports Authority, and just 3 to 5 pound weights. I got 2 twos, so I'm just winging it from here. So before we go, I'm going to demonstrate and show you exactly what we're going to do. All right, so before I show you on myself, I'm going to just show you on Greer here, just to show you exactly what we're going to do, and then I'm going to flip over on my back and show you how I'm going to do it on myself and walk you through it, okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to use either, I got dirty lacrosse ball here, or this ball. So we're going to do 15 breaths. So I'll use a lacrosse ball, but I'm going to use this on Greer, the super light ball. She's going to be on her back, and I'll show you that in a second. So there's going to be 15 breaths. We're working the erector spine on the right side, then the left side, okay? So we're going to start out 15 deep breaths. Each breath is a vertebrae, okay? Once we get down to the QL, we're gonna breathe in, push the ball into our back, and go here. So we're gonna go 15, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down to the SI joint. So the SI joint, if you feel in your back, those 2 little bones sticking out here, we're gonna take this lacrosse ball and we're just gonna stick it right on this SI joint. Okay, all right, so listen, this is painful. So unfortunately or fortunately, I'm going to do it for you because, I deal with these problems with myself. I can balance myself out in the morning or night or before bed or whenever it is, whenever these issues come up. So it's 15 breaths on the top, 15 breaths in the middle, and then 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. So I'm just going to do one side, then we'll do the other, okay? So starting on the left side. We're going to take this lacrosse ball, we're going to jam it at our upper vertebrae right below our neck. So what you're going to do, you're going to put your opposite hand, your right hand behind your back. We never want the chin up, we always want this neck lengthened. So we're going to take these, I got 3 or 5 pound weights, I got 2 twos, so I'm using a 4. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and as we reach, we're going to blow all our air out and go like that. Then move down each vertebrae. So here we go. It's very painful, especially with this lacrosse ball. Just depends how deep you want to get into it. To make it harder, more of a, open up those ribs, you can bring your pelvis up a little bit higher. It's extremely painful. The further you get down, it's going to mess with your breathing, so just try to push through it. Lost count because it's too painful, but I think I got 13. So, all right. So the next thing, right where the bottom rib is, you're starting in the middle. It's another 15 breaths. So on the first breath, you're going to inhale, breathe out, push that ball deep into your spine, and roll over and smash it all the way out and relax. And then regroup, put your pelvis up in the air, put that pressure just a little bit below, and do it all over again. So I'm going to do 15, do the whole QL. Relax, reset, inhale, exhale. very painful. Everybody is a little bit different. Your QL and your PSOAS are both connected to your diaphragm fascia, so it's no surprise that when you do these, your ability to talk or breathe goes out the door. I think that's 10, getting closer to the SI joint. I'm just getting smaller and smaller because I'm super tight by those SI joints. Okay, all right, so that's the QL. Now, there's two little bony structures back there. We're gonna go right on them. Now, if you're on one of them, we're gonna hold this for 2 minutes, minute and a half, whatever, right in that area. You're gonna find these sharp, everybody's different. You're gonna look for those really sharp hot spots. We're gonna drive all our weight right on it, okay? So I'm looking at a clock. I'm gonna make this last. All right, so there's no perfect system to this. We want the sharpest point of that SI joint right on there. So you want to hold it for 10 to 15 seconds. It's really painful. Then we can cross our leg, move it over a couple millimeters. It's bad. It hurts, but it helps later. So you can go like this with your leg. You can cross over. We'll just do another 30 seconds. We'll just try to make it for a minute and a half to 2 minutes. And there you go. All right, so we did the left side yesterday. After you do the right side, you do the same thing. 15 breaths down to your QL, 15, 15, 15, and then 1.5 to 2 minutes on your SI joint. As soon as that's done, you want to flip over and do your PSOAS. Now, if you don't know what your PSOAS is, just Google it. It's PSOAS. Hope I spelled that right. All right, so basically your PSOAS connects from the inside of your femur all the way up on every vertebrae up to basically your sternum or diaphragm, right around that area. So what we're gonna do, this is painful too, so just get used to it, but it makes you feel real good afterwards. Start with the ball. I like to use a lacrosse ball. This one's a little, it's got some ridges, a little bit lighter. Basically you wanna start right on the inside of your hip and cross diagonally up to your sternum, okay? So what you're gonna do, you're gonna do 10 or 15 breaths. You can, I like to do it without a shirt. You can put a shirt there, whatever you want. I just like to get it a little bit deeper. So it's already painful, right? So what you're gonna do, take a deep breath in, and while you're taking a deep breath, push the ball away from you with your lower abs and relax and go deeper into it. So if you want to put more pressure, push your hands up kind of in a push-up position. So breathe in and relax. Move that ball up half an inch. Breathe in, relax. All the way up diagonally from your outside your ilium. Can't breathe. All the way up to your sternum. So you just need 8 or 10 breaths up to your sternum. Really dig in there on the exhale. And that's it. Some people, after they're done both sides, they like to crack their back here, and see how that feels.